Check, 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 check. Cheers, thank you, Jeff. Thank you so much. You do definitely need to play. How are you, Lord? Damn, I got scared. I had my sound on and normally so halfway off. I play for Shakes. Oh, hello, hello, yo, thank you so much for following. That was a big one. It's like, that's too early. I appreciate you, thank you so much. How are you? Long day at work, Jeff. Absolutely, man. I had a long day as well. So I'm going to chill. Hope you all guys going to chill now as well. That'll be a nice one. We'll concentrate on the main story. Do you want my camera to go on, folks? Camera, let's go. Oh man, the 16 is a freaking crazy one. Must play. Not a typical though, but I still say good decisions. innovation basically, but I'd still want them to go back with the next one. Classic never die, you know. Should always have the classic way of playing those type of games, especially. Where is my sound? Perfect. Well, hello. I think I was concentrating on the side quest. Let's just quickly go and do main story. Let's have a big stream. There's a few.
First we find Isabel.
So what we've got, let me just quickly remind myself and you folks, let's have a look. Things fall apart. Hey, hello Indy, thank you so much for the freaking crazy raid, everyone. Welcome in. Final Fantasy 16. We're gonna have a crazy stream, concentrate on the main story, perfect time. Good to see you all, and let's freaking go, folks. Yeah, no fridge, that's where I wanna be. Let's go.
Where is everyone? Safe behind bolted doors, I bet. Likely dead, if not. Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side of the wall.
The wall won't stop them. I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of Oriflamme under her blood. Then we're next.
Welcome in. Let's go, folks. What a hype. This is unbelievable.
Let's help us. I can't do it. But you can.
The Lord. The Lady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. They've taken so many.
Johnny
I've lost count.
Caboose, absolutely. Let's go.
Kashik,
Combat,
but different.
JJ, thank you so much for the BD site. It is appreciated. Thank you so much. And a first time chat as well.
Short to
Sheikah,
the garrison to ask
Jeff,
what we were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
Dungeon. Sir Dungeon, really good to see you. Dante Gamer, hello, thank you so much for following. The freaky cheek, hello, hello. Wow, what a hype tonight, man. What is going on here in the chat? Someone redeemed also a shout out, Shika. That's it. Let's give a Shika shout out. Thank you so much for using those points. It is very much appreciated. There you go. Shout out for this channel. Let's go. There you go. Combat Yappa, thank you so much for following. Corey, let's go. Good to see you. Mitch, thank you so much for following. Let's freaking go, folks. Absolutely. Let's check this out. So on the first playthrough, you'll get, this is the hardest you get. There you go, the action focused. So this is the hardest. We can't go we can't go anymore. Right, so the left one would be easy story, and the action focused is what we're playing at the moment. So this is the hardest difficulty on the first playthrough. Thank you so much for redeeming those points. What a crazy hype tonight. What is going on? The train is booming tonight. Let's go. JJ, absolutely love your read. Thank you so much for redeeming those loyalists in here. I'm the first one, absolutely. Suit, hello, hello. JJ, thank you so much for following. Suit 2, Final Fantasy 16, Galactic, absolutely, absolutely. Let's freaking go.
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days! What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives! Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
She's the dangerous one, folks.
I thought you might still need some support.
How like you to consider my needs. What we need to consider is where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
Let's talk to them, folks. Just to give you a little heads up, so we freaking found our little brother. We've found out that it's all fucking done by the Ultima. Little brother is not actually dead, so this is Clive. I don't think we haven't got the little brother. No, we haven't got him with us as a companion. So what we're trying to do now, obviously, before we go and hit the global map, there's a few things that we need to do with sort of saving. There's this area basically is occupied. Let me just show you this. That will make us leave this area. Basically, there is a little quest that we have in this area. Between, I think we're going to hit the castle where we find an Ultima. Then we'll get to see our little brother there, and that's going to be a big fight. So this is where we are now. Okay.
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere.
Peachy, thank you so much for following. Galactic, oh, there's few. I love the 12th one.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road
But
to
Rebirth was
Lifeline.
really good.
We just passed more when...
What about you,
It's
Galactic?
all right. Just rest now.
My God, so they're talking about a creature. You know what it means. Let's go.
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
Lord Typhon,
At
thank
least
you
we have
so
an idea
much
of
for
where
the
players might
hydrate
be now. We should head for more.
and the hype. Johnny Caboose, I'm still upset I can't get Rebirth on Xbox. No, really, it is not. Oh, that's fucking annoying. I'm sure it's coming. Do you have remake on Xbox, Johnny Caboose? Let me get the hype. Lord Typhon, cheers. Cranberry juice on his own, why not? Petition for Rebirth to come to Xbox, that's it, let's go. I don't have any of that. I'm very good, Princess, how are you? And I hope Indy is good as well. I've just seen that. Let's go, this is where we're going. Let's get that right with Chocobo. Are we ready for this, folks?
Assume you have a plan? We need to find out.
Man, Johnny Caboose, when you play Rebirth, this is going to be epic. It'll bring all the memories.
Good girl.
I hope you will play Johnny Caboose. Look at this. Final Fantasy, it's all about magic moments, right?
That'll do, girl.
Here we are. What is going on here? Chest, why not? Princess, it's so good. It's really good to see you. What do you stream? Come on, Toggle, I need your help. No. There's... No, guys, no. Make for move. Okay, so we're here. Here we are.
I see them. With me.
Come on, bitch. Fucking die.
Should I prime?
Save your strength.
Hey, me, hello, hello, how are you?
Let's try.
Freaking love it. That's a perfect dodge, right? Finish it, let's go. Move, move. Let's go. Oh shit, I need to use potion. Let's go. Come on, bitch. Let's go.
What a shot. Whoa.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
Yeah, this specific Final Fantasy is a lot about two brothers, so it's a Clive, the one that I'm playing with, and Joshua. Some sort of family, so if you love Game of Thrones, you'd love this Final Fantasy for sure. It's got different families
You have the town's thanks.
that involve in the
Don't
game
take
as
it yet.
well.
There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their
Thank you,
posts,
Galactic.
for now
I
at
love
least.
Hearing
the
that
fire
battle would depend
abilities
on
and
any
the
man who
spells.
committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt.
And these are the first actually you get
It's
in
not
the
the
game.
most selfless of motives, I'll admit.
Princess,
Whatever it takes.
absolutely. Graphics is
Now
phenomenal.
me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one, and that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
Boom. So we got the last, I think we've got two now covered. We've got the last one, and then we're going to hit a completely new area. That's going to be crazy. Let's go. We're leaving this one now. So this is it, last one. So we're going to an Aladdin place. I quite like this area, by the way. I call it this way. It's, oh look what happened here as well. Fuck me.
Fucking thieving bastards.
Wow, I haven't heard citizens swearing. Let's go.
Sid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried? You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago. Any idea where they went? The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah,
What the
as if
hell?
by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalamil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. Now, I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
We're going to kick their asses, that's why, Gil.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
Here we are. Open the freaking door.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandit's ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Victor,
Fucking drama.
what's he doing here?
First time chat, reach hello, hello. I agree.
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalimil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire...
Yeah.
We're still working on the skies.
And it's changing.
But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalimil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
16 is a sort of darker version of Rebirth. Same graphics, but Rebirth is sort of... and these are the two that were lately released. Yeah.
Haven't we had enough fighting?
Let's talk back. Hopefully it's finished, which I doubt. Let's go.
So, you see my predicament? What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid, but if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight. My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well,
kill them all.
He'd let them choose for themselves.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves.
When all that fear and anger can be directed?
It appears we have a plan of Victor, pay Conrad a visit.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. Play along.
What he means to say is yes.
Clive, kill them all. Let's go.
Picture it, Conrad.
Jill, sort this out.
Here she is, Conrad. May I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings?
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
Victor says you told him no, that there aren't any men left to hire.
As true as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. You know of the 7 high houses. Granted, we have a few boys left.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalimil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you call the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid.
Well done.
Then let us band together. and show these brutes that Dalimil is not to be trifled with.
Galactic, I'll show you even more. You want to see more on that? Look at this. Look at this. I would freaking jump here.
If I had my pickaxe,
I would relocate there right now. Let's go.
Something. Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Where do they get these names?
Lord Underhill.
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have if our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow. We must stand united.
All right.
Oh, she's so freaking trying to be clever.
But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Lubov, cute. Uber, hello, hello.
Thank you, Clive. She saw right through it. I didn't say it was good. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
Man, how many conversations are we gonna have?
Quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
There are people dying and they freaking talking. Well, that's the reality right now, yes.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may...
Time no longer appears to be the luxury.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scout.
Let's go, let me get it
They don't just
sorted.
want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to... I'm told the bandits march in two groups. One from the south and...
We're
one from the
going
west.
there.
The rest, my friend, mistakes I can...
That is a lot of faith to put into those who...
Then it will be for us to...
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do this.
Let's go, south, north. Doesn't matter. Here we are.
The women's not...
Fuck me, they're already here.
I'll take that one.
I'll take them all. Fucking love it. Die, bitch.
They mean to overwhelm us.
Finish it, let's go. Wow. Die, bitch. Wow. Oh, we've got a mini boss. Let's go. Come on. Oh shit, I need to use potion, let's go. Fuck, I only have 2 left. Let's go. Come on, staggered, let's go. Wow, I have used all the fucking spells. Let's go. Let's go, die, bitch.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Then let's freaking hurry. So no argument, lovers?
Natalie, I owe you an apology.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad.
We all saved Dalimil.
He saved you? Fuck me.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
Hey, Rich.
Worked.
Love you, Emoti.
Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Come now, Victor. Why quibble over the detail? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight.
I'll take that as a compliment.
He would be the first one I would kill. That was my choice. Let's go, folks. Are we ready for the big one?
Our friends seem to have things under control.
Sound weird, but let's go. Boom, we're going back to Hideaway. The biggest part of this Final Fantasy is the Titan fights, and that's what I want us to say.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Icons, if you know. It's all about Final Fantasy and
I was
Titans,
wondering
right?
when you turn up. Hello,
Where?
from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
That's the nation's still in chaos.
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Now's not the time to second guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary.
Thank you, Otto.
Let's go, let's do this.
So it was
Oh
not
my
Sylvester,
god, little
but
brother.
Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he
This is the
sought
big
to slay
moment,
the
so they are reunited. So the whole game is about these two.
only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts.
Hey, my Lord Siphon is here, big brother.
Beneath the rubble of Phoenix
Let me
Gate.
give you a shadow.
It was not death who came for me, but another. And it was while
Everyone, drop Lord Siphon he follow.
Of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
Why me?
It's all about you always have an enemy, so it's an Ultima in this game.
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. Is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
Sorry, inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find the means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean...
Hi Notorious Panda, thank you so much for following. Welcome to the channel.
Joshua.
Oh.
Clive.
Seriously, what the hell?
There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Fucked. That's so bad, man. I really don't want him to die.
Well, what's the short of it?
Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The City Guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor,
should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
Man, these
I don't
guys.
think I told him the exact same thing.
He's
Talia
going
not
to
such
die,
a
man.
talented healer. I would surely have been
Ah.
to agree. But thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'm not happy with that. Let's go. Are we ready for this, folks? Now it's the freaking time.
I pity those in the villages.
Hideway, by the way. This is what happens with Hideway.
Still alive, are ya?
Nothing. Let me get portions.
It'd better all be here. Finished, are ya?
What do I owe the honor? Not saying for you, do you? Don't waste my time. You ain't got the stuff.
That's it, are we ready, folks? Let's go. Boom, new area. That's it, let me do this. Let's go. This is the moment.
It's like a dream.
That's right in the middle.
Four
Let's
of us
go.
out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Candle was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Let's freaking kill the ultimate. Johnny Caboose, please tell me the dog isn't going to turn into fire-breathing dragon. As we know, Johnny Caboose he loves dragons. But let's do this for Johnny Caboose. Come on, Toggle, say hello. Big brother, that's for you. Let's go. Epic, thank you so much. I do appreciate the look. Hope you're good.
Assuming they will allow it, the Echoes have a will of their own.
What the hell? These are new. Die, bitch. Let's go. Let's freaking go, you bitches. And these are favorite Final Fantasy enemies, right? Let's go. Move, 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 move. Dingo Dave is in the house. Oi, oi, hello, hello, brother.
And deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
What's going on?
I do. Where are you off to now then? Bound for the Free Cities, perhaps? Oh, no need to say.
Who the hell are you? Oh shit.
You're injured. What happened here?
It swallowed our camp while we slept. My own men did this. Turned. There's a village not far from here. It's only a matter of time. If we can't.
Let's go.
You catch your breath.
Thank you. Forgive me, Lord Kuka.
Rest well, soldier.
Hey, hello David Blade, how are you? Dingo Day, thank you so much for the hype. Those are beautiful, let's go.
You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Let's quickly sort this village out. Yes, Devil Blade, we will talk. Dingo Dave, thank you so much, it is freaking good. I don't think we will cover the Acom fights though, but I'll see. Boom! Let's go. Let's go.
Nice try.
Let's go. Absolutely, David Blake. I am on Space Mountain too. I will. Let's go. Hopefully that little man is going to be happy.
Someone
Village
there!
is safe.
Please, I can't move my leg.
What the
Doesn't
hell
sound
are
like an
you?
Akashic.
Here is
the
another
battalion.
one, people. Let me give this big man a shout out.
I heard the fighting. Are the others
Taken care of. One of your brothers in arms told me what happened and asked for help.
Everyone, make sure you drop a follow to my friend. Let's go.
His wounds were too deep.
He was right to send you. Those things you slew are no longer my brothers. Tabor is safe thanks to you. Here, you've earned it.
Let's go.
You seem familiar. Have we met?
What?
You must have me confused with someone else.
That scar.
What?
Son of a whore. You're Sid. I was there in Cosnis when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
No freaking way, he can barely stand. Fine if you insist. Accept the soldier's challenge. Really? I'm not gonna freaking fight you.
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of
I
those who need
freaking
it.
love it. That hasn't happened
Or have you
before.
forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What would you know of oaths?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance to keep yours.
Baz, hello, hello, good to see you. Sure, I've got you, Devil Blade.
Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some
Man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Leave! Just know that I will find you, Sid. Someday.
This is another story about the Sid. Sid was, I think this game should be about Sid, folks. It's an interesting moment when the secondary character was better than the main one. Very interesting. Doesn't really happen often. I've never seen anything like this. So, and then obviously we have lost Sid. Clive, which is me, was really freaking going crazy about it, and he called himself Sid. And I think he's got this scarf now for him. Sort of memories. And these guys are now thinking that he's actually Sid. So within the game within the story there's story, right? Crazy. Let's freaking go. Folks, I think it's been amazing I'm gonna take a little break and I will carry on, folks. I appreciate all of you. Fantastic. We will definitely get to the bottom of the story tonight. Definitely will cover one mission. But good to see you all. SP forever. Love you all. YouTube, Twitch. Much love, big people. Much love. Check, check, check. White Ghost, hello, hello, how are you?
Seems the hideaway's lost its
blasted book.
appetite.
You blame them with the skies as they are?
Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword. You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing, and that awful stench, people wolf it there. So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself. Had a peek.
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
I've never been one to play favourites, Molly. And I would be only too happy to lend you a hand. So, what's on the menu this time?
A fried mortress of skyworm. That's one heck of a name, innit? Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say the ingredients even exist anymore?
Wow. That's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of one? Kindly old fella who haunts the shelves, maybe?
Fine. I'll go and speak to Harpocrates. Perhaps he'll know something. And if he does, I'll see if I can find your ingredients for you.
You do that. Lest we forget, you've got a reputation to uphold.
There's a storm coming, Sid. Will there be fun?
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who,
But what? Mid-scales. The ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, my first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared, which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog their memories.
I think it just might. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. They were in the atrium when I last saw them.
Lawsman Harpocrates, I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind. It's about the book you lent Ivan.
Ah, Valicia, A Culinary Pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
Ah, so the fabled Sandbrequois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon livers. How very Sandbrequois.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Reach coast. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Meaning that if I find one, I find the other.
Hey, Athena, hello, hello.
Best of luck, Clive. And
how are you?
Do save me a bite once the dish is complete.
I love this soundtrack, phenomenal. It makes me feel so freaking warm. This soundtrack is the best. It's really good to know, Athena, you're really good. That's good. It was so good to see you. It's really good to see you.
There's a storm coming, Sid. Will there be...
It's perfect. It's really nice. You should be proud of yourself, and yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot. Karen, I've never done this. Yeah, you will. It's normal. Everyone is. If you were not nervous, I would worry. It's like, why is she not nervous? That'll be unusual, so... It's annoying they only have two. Wow. This one is really nice. It's just the appearance, right? Let's see. Wow. I think let's keep it this way. Auto downloader. No, it's really good. I'm enjoying watching you. I'm enjoying your company. I'm enjoying what you do. I love what you do. So it's all, you know, it's all much love. So you can count on me. If you need anything, always drop me a message. And you're lovely. I love the way you are. And this music is freaking phenomenal. Good, what are you standing there?
What am I gonna do?
Oh, this guy.
Is everything alright, Goots? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble and she's...
It's alright. You can tell me.
There was a trader came by. One of our usuals, like folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Oh, thanks, Clive. You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course.
Tongue lashing.
I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding.
Man, this music is phenomenal.
Lady Karen.
Not nearly as...
You're doing good trade.
What exactly are you getting at? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care. But here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto.
Just asking. Out of interest. All right. I'm here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating.
Oh, are ya?
All I know is that someone in Dalimil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more.
You're right, Lady Karen. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
No.
Of course.
Tickets.
I spoke with Lady Karen.
What did you...
That the rumors were unfounded, along with some other things. While it sounds like she...
Oh, well, I knew Nan was... But why would people say she was?
No. Listen, but people do things for all sorts of reasons.
Well, that trader, so that's where I'm going.
Are you sure that's wise?
Oh, well...
Where does she want me to go? Shady wants to go me all the way to Dalimil.
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant?
Why would he be at Martha's Rest? Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Back again? What is it that you wish to learn? Here you are. I have the details here. The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised? All done?
Fancy a look at the list, do you? I'm sorry to drag you into this, Master Clive. It's just I couldn't think who else to ask. Quick look. Always something in there.
What do you reckon we should do?
Sid!
Out of your studies, I see. It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not.
And just how long hasn't it been one?
We're sorry.
But we didn't break them.
You blazing dragon, hello, hello.
Them.
Just
How
like
are
Miss
you?
Midadol showed us.
Miss Midadol?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss Midadol said, the best way to see how something works is to take it apart and put it back together again.
Well then, your work is already half done.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the
That's
bottom.
good, good.
parts, then?
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we? All right. Every piece has its own role to play. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else. This is called the arm. Why do you...
You're right. It looks more like a wing.
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid?
I'll think about it.
Hold things. So wait, maybe this arm holds things too?
Good thinking. These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens. But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. But what if I wanted to weigh goods?
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up into... This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
I have. Miss Mirador's dungeon is full of them. Most are on the floor.
She puts them in all her inventions. They spin round and round and round and round.
That's right.
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple.
Not my fault.
You know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first.
Not a bad idea. So, now that we've taken stock of the parts...
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't...
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. And then the arms hold the pans.
Very good. There. All finished.
Yes! We did it!
Well, with Sid's help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
That...
Her hairs.
Yeah. Hairs for the future.
What do you think, Sid? Are we almost ready?
With a little more help from Miss Mirador and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
You hear that? It won't be long.
Until then, though, do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
Hey, look! We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you? Didn't happen to forget anything, did you, Sid?
There's a storm coming, Sid. Will there be?
Well, did you solve the mystery?
It was as you thought. The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully she won't. This might even have been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Please, there's no need. She'd have them follow in her footsteps.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva. Is that not true?
No. Oh, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines. To anyone else it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life.
Oh, you've given them far more than that.
Level 37.
Clive,
I wasn't expecting, but it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with it. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting.
A star ruby? It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it?
Something like that.
Same as all. Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, and when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone.
But he didn't give up, did he? I reckon what he saw in Sid, he saw in you too, and don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome. That, and you keep good company. Suppose now I have to find someone who can actually afford a star ruby.
My lord Marquis, is that... It is you. I am Sebastian Rutherford.
Of course.
Yes, my lord.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies, my lord.
It's all right.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your lord uncle, tasked with learning what I am able of the realm's current state of affairs. And what I have learned is grim. The fall of the Mother Crystals has left Storm in a state of utter disarray. The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, are now commonplace. The gears of governance have ground to a halt. The realm threatens to drift into utter. Your lord uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid this fate.
That sounds like quite the undertaking.
It is. Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues serving the 7 high houses. Alas. I have lost contact with 2 of those colleagues already. They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet in...
So you want me to find them? I'll need to know where they went.
One I sent to investigate the Republic.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down. I suppose I'll start in Dalimil.
Thank you, my lord. My associate in Dalmekia would have had to pass through the Republic's checkpoints to get...